What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zero here, man, bringing you some spice, man. Shout out to Steven Trifanowski, man. It's Trip Gaming. Love the idea for that 60 card pen, so I had to make my own little version of like a 57 card pendulums, man. Almost every card I used was his. I can't lie. I went to a locals, guys. I beat 5 people undefeated. Like, it was just so beautiful how this deck played out, and I recommend everybody play a similar style to this or something. I didn't go card for card exact. I did switch out of 1 or 2 to 3 cards that I felt were better, and I don't play Pot of Desires. I personally don't like Pot of Desires in this specific deck because I'm trying to end in five negates all the time, every time. But enough of that. Let's get into the deck profile. Boom. Let's start off with triple chronograph. You got to play your extenders, your engine cards, whatever you need to get out Electrum as soon as possible. And chronograph is beautiful. Put it in the scale, pop it to special summon out Time Gazer, or you can activate his effect, which I hardly do in this one. To when a card is destroyed by battle card effect, special summon, and you can special summon out 1 from your hand. That used to be big in the old format with Astrograph and everything. We were making triple Electrum. Now we only make 1 Electrum, but Electrum is still the key to this deck. Electrum is still like, Electrum is Electrum for a reason, guys. Chrono is good, so we're gonna play 3 Chrono to start it. 3 Chrono. Then another card is 3 Abyss Actor. Now, the reason why I play Abyss Actor at 3, I've seen some builds do 2. I think Abyss Actor is the perfect starter if you don't have your Dark Worm engine, or you don't have this engine at all. It's a perfect engine, and then on top of that, it's a dark, so lower darkness. It works with a lower darkness too, because you have to control no monsters as well. So I had a hand once where I had this, a lore, and Dark Worm. I ended up activating the lore, banished this to go into Dark Worm play. That's just me. I like Dark Worm plays better since I get that +1 with the 0 and such, but this is what I like in my aspect of playing it. So 3/3. Then you got to play another Magical Abductor. I hate this card. Every time I seem like I have this card, I don't get the optimal play that I want with it. I want to be able to activate my spells and then continue out from there, and then pop it with Electrum. But that just doesn't work for me. It probably works for y'all perfectly, but this does not work for me. But in the future, I'm thinking about cutting this. Maybe I'll drop it at 2 or 1. Because it is searchable with Electrum, but I'm thinking about 2 or 1 for the simple fact that I want to put that new card, the new Sorcerer Magician cards that are coming out in the September structure deck. Whatever, the OCG announced it, and it looks very interesting. So I would cut that. I'll still play 60 card pen, or close to 60. Mine's 57, but close to 60. I love this deck ever since, like, the whole idea. Like, this is the best version of it, to my personal opinion. This really is the best version. So let's go with that. To the side. Now we start off with my favorite engine, starting with triple Dark Worm. You know, the 2 commons and the 1 secret. I need to get my 2 secrets soon. Sorry about that. I played 2 gate zeros in the deck profile he showed off. He played 1. I think this is great in the grind game, or overall, just great overall. I like this. This is an absolute, or this is just a dark to go into your rusty. This just is just so much you can use this, so much utility, and plus it's really good when you get that, add this later on in the game. You still have this in the deck, so if you ever need to, there's for some reason that you did not put up your 5 negates, or I don't know how they break through the 5 negates. They break through them 5. You can still continue out to use the effect again and just slowly do the same thing, like rinse and repeat. That's what I like about this deck. It's very consistent. This specific build is very, very consistent. 3 Mythical Beast Cerberus. I don't need to explain this. This card is perfect, especially against Thunder Dragons. Not a lot of people know that you can banish one of your opponent's monsters. His effect is you can banish an opponent's monster and he can gain the attack from it, make him big and beefy. And then both of his boys, Jackal King. This is $15 for a reason. This is a 1 card negate, 1 card interruption, however you want to say. But this card is, I don't know, man. I might do a build with 3 of these. And for when that new card comes out, when the new structure deck, the build is going to change. But I'm just thinking of ideas right now. I'm not going to, let me get in, I'll think of some ideas later and such. Play that. Then we play for the Magician part. This is just the openers. This is what you want to see. At least one of these to start off your plays. 3 Harmonizing. Harmonizing is broken. It's a 1 card Link, XZ, Synchro, Fusion. It's a 1 card anything summon. Any mechanic we have at the moment, summon. I've seen people play 2. I've seen people play 1. I think the correct build, the correct optimum number is 3. I don't even care if it's 40 cards. Play 3. This card is just perfect. This card just gets you back into the game no matter how far behind you are. Or even if you're ahead, this makes you more ahead. It's a win more. It's just perfect, man. Then we have the 3 Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye gets you your scales. Scales are important in here. Your Magician scales are important because they're high and lows when you need them. one Black Fang, one Purple Poison. I decided to play the 1-in-1. I don't really like Magician cards too much in this build. They're really for me just to have skills or an out. If I need Purple Poison for out, Black Fang for an out, I really don't use the effects. I'll be honest with you guys. Oath, love this card. Dragon Pit Magician, love this card too. These two cards, these are the ones I normally search off pen call. I want to get my Oath so I can add back my harmonizing, because I usually if I can't make Electrum without normal summon, I like to use harmonizing with any other extender I have to make it. Dragon Pit is beautiful, going second. Placed in the scale. Pitch Dark Worm, pop a card, special Dark Worm from grave, add a card. It's just so much, man. It's just so much. And then the level 3s, Time Breaker, Time Gazer. Time Gazer's for the chrono, you know that. But this card is beautiful. This card says, when this card is Pendulum Summon, no, like that. Once per turn, you can target one monster on the field, banish both it and this card. This deck right here is built for Thunder Dragons. When I went to my locals, I bodied 3 Thunder Dragons, like 2-0. Like, there was nothing they can do. Like, 2-0, literally. One Sky Striker I beat, and then I beat a zombie variant. The zombie was crazy. I can't even lie, because I didn't even know he was doing something. It was just some crazy spice. I might get the deck profile for the zombie player, but that was just crazy. That's enough for the Magician lineup. Now we play for the negates. We play the 1 Yang Zing. Zephyrini, the Yang Zing, definitely worth it. On Pendulum Summon, when this card is Pendulum Summon or destroyed by battle or card effect in the main monster zone, which it never really is. If it's Pendulum Summon, you can search Divine Strike, which is like just a beautiful negate. You activate it, banish it from the extra deck. They could ban, you can any monster spell in the trap card effect. You guys know that part, so put this back in. Zephyrini. 1 boot, 1 cloak. At first, I was trying 2 boots and such like that. I actually liked his idea of the ratios of 1 boots and 1 cloak. For the simple fact is, if you get one, you can get the other. This one gets the trap, but you really want the trap. We're all about negates in this deck, and this one gets you this or the trap. So I think this is just the best perfect right here. 1 Destrudo, sending Destrudo is an extra negate. Anytime I have Destrudo engraved and I have a board already with scales and everything, is just crazy, man. I'm not lying to you guys. Yo, 4 to 5 negates, 1 turn every turn is crazy. Like, that is just perfect. 4 to 5 negates every turn. First turn, like, oh man. And then we play Mare. The reason why we play Mare is because if you Destrudo, it's going second. It helps you link climb and such, and just Mare is crazy. Everybody's using it in BA now. They're mixing Mare and Destrudo into a lot of things, and I think this is the best deck that optimizes it. This takes advantage of this Mare because it's just perfect, man. There's just so much you can do. And then the Pendulum Summon, you get more links on board. It just links climbs, like, it just makes this I think this is the optimal build for everybody. I think the PK should be the way to go with pendulums for like ever now. I agree with him on that. Triple Duelist Alliance. We always searching out pen call. I have 2 pen calls right now. I have the 3rd in the mail. I have a common. I'm not using the common in there. Even though I have common Duelist Alliances, I don't want to play the common pendulum call. I like the super rare. So this is how you play. Duelist Alliance gets you your Magician pieces, which end up giving you your scales that you need, and then after that, you just continue winning, man. Pitch Dark Worm, special Dark Worm, add 0. There's just so many pluses. Like, it's just ridiculous on how this really works. Like, this is real. Triple Allure, I rather Allure of Darkness over Pot of Desires. I don't want to banish my combo pieces. I'm sorry. I don't want to banish that free. Even drawing this is not a brick. This is a Pendulum Summon it, and then you add the trap. Like, it's still perfect. Even if you draw the trap and you don't get this, you still send it with Electrum. And when you send it with Electrum, it gets you the trap. Like, that's still a negate. Like, the whole point of this is to put up 5 negates. That's what you want. First turn, every turn is 5 negates, and this helps you so many ways. So the 3 Allure, and not just the 3 Allure. We play triple Dragon Ravine, 2 Terraforming. We're trying to get Dark Worm and Destrudo engraved as soon as possible. I'm telling you, first turn, every turn, 5 negates. I'm not playing. Like, this deck is so consistent. It's like, it's unbelievable. In another video, I'm gonna do some test hands and such for you guys, just to show you how exactly this is just like literally like that. Triple Dragon Shrine. You got it. You need this. Your main combo pieces, Dark Worm and Destrudo Dragons, and just send them straight to the grave. And it's a spell card for Abductor. All the spell cards, they're all the spell cards for Abductor. But the thing with Abductor, it just doesn't have luck with me. That's just me personally. Then we go for the 1 Foolish Burial is just broken. Send anything you need to the grave. 2 Phantom Knights, 2 Fog Blades, and 1 Strike. I think I want to add another Fog Blade. I just love it because if you can't get the strike, you can still get the Fog Blade. Two monster negates and the anything negate is just beautiful. That is just beautiful to me. Now I'm going to go into the extra deck, guys. We play the one Electrum. Electrum just sends any card in your deck besides the Phantom Knights and the Mermere and such. Sends any Pendulum card in your deck and then makes you go off crazy. Then you use the Underclock. Underclock has the whole play to go into Rusty. This is the best card. Do not play Pendulums. Don't play no version of Pendulums if you're not playing this. This is just, I don't know. This is just made for this deck. this and Pendulums go too perfectly together. What else we have here? So that's enough for that engine. Then we have the Synchros, Dragster, Yazi, Void Ogre, both negates. These two is for spell negates. Spell negates, if you control no cards in hand, there's a lot of times when I'm making these 5 negates, I have no cards in hand. So if I make this is just actually perfect. When Savage Borreload comes out, I will be playing Savage Borreload in this too because it's just another level 8. It's another Synchro 8 negates. Like, I'm just all about the negates in this deck. This deck is just beautiful. The way it plays out is just so lovely. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it's just, you guys got to see this. When I do my test video, I'll show you. So then we play the Evil Knight, Evil Swarm Nightmare, you know, dual terminal, the only dual terminal version I own at the moment. And I do play the one Supreme King Dark Rebellion. I like this card. It's very niche going second when you can do your Yazi, your Mermere blow up mad stuff. Papa will pop up all day stuff and such. And then after that, you leave one monster on board, just the OTK. This deck can go second perfectly. Then we have the Absolute Dragon, and you already know Odd Eyes Vortex. I am going to get rid of these. I don't know what to put in at the moment. But for these two, I never make them. I never go into them for nothing. Never, ever. When I say never, ever, I mean never do I make these cards. So I'm going to do something about that. And the rest is for the link climbing with Yazi. 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus. I do have different sleeves and such because these go into my other decks. Sorry, guys. I don't have multiple versions of these. Well, the Phoenix I do, but I have them in other decks as well. I only have 1 Unicorn, so I'm not going to be having same sleeves for everything. So I switch them out, guys. I know you guys can understand that. And then the Boro Brothers, you need these. I don't care. $90 a card. This is $30 is worth it. This just wins games on its own, man. This is just I win. I win. It's your boy Zarel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about Pendulums overall? I think they're really a sleeper deck, especially this format. Peace.